Hello, my name is Thomas Nelson, and I believe you should start investing now. In a recent survey from Wells Fargo, it was shown that half of teens have an investment knowledge grade of D or F. Learning this was a large motivator at the beginning of the project. I started to become interested in the stock market around the age of middle school, and it seemed like an easy way to make money at the time, but I figured out it was much more than that. This led me to having the desire to investing independently at age 18. You might be asking, why should you invest your money into stocks instead of saving it in an account or keeping it as cash? Buying a stock is usually done so it can be sold at a higher profit in the future. Buying a stock is buying a part of a public company. It's better to buy stocks than holding your cash because thousands of studies have revealed that investing as little as 1% of your yearly income can increase your value significantly compared to holding your money in a savings account. For this project, I wanted to investigate what knowledge was needed to gain success in the stock market. I started by picking 30 stocks that seemed interesting to me that I would track every weekday for 8 consecutive weeks. I started by recording things like highs, lows, daily trends, and PE ratio. I wanted to uncover any trends that could be exploited in the future to predict any outcome. I also had a goal of more stocks to increase than decrease. I chose stocks that were interesting to me or ones that I had past experience with. Statistics are probably one of the most important things used by any investor. Evaluating statistics can help you predict a company's future of gains or losses. This is my spreadsheet right here. On the left, you can see the 30 companies that I selected. A little cut off on the side. Evaluating statistics can help in many facets. For example, a low PE ratio can indicate that a company is undervalued based on past trends. All statistics aren't created equally. Some are close to useless when determining a value of stock. For example, employee to sales ratio is the estimated earnings of an employee compared to a company's net worth. This is obviously very flawed in America because companies don't distribute wealth evenly. My favorite statistic used to evaluate a company is PE ratio for simplicity to understand and predict. I made several graphs as well that helped me visualize where the market was going as a whole. It taught me the importance of stock correlation. And stock correlation refers to the relationship of two or more stocks. And it simply means that they move similarly, which can help you predict the outcomes of multiple stocks instead of only one. Data visualization was most helpful for understanding what time of day was useful to buy or sell a certain stock. Data visualization is made or received from the internet is useful. You can make your own data visualization or you can get it from a different source. It is useful to see statistics displayed on a graph because it helps your comprehension of what stocks are actually doing and the market or company as a whole. Another thing is staying informed. Throughout the project, I've stayed informed with a variety of publishers. It's important to follow news about industries that are popular during a certain time of year. Industries can be more useful to read about because they encompass multiple companies that could all be benefiting simultaneously. For example, investing in energy companies in the middle of winter or the height of summer can often be useful. It's very easy to get news on industries compared to certain companies sometimes because you don't have to divert your attention to certain companies. My favorite news outlets for getting investing information are Investopedia, Reuters, Forbes, and Bloomberg. One of the final pillars is mindset. I feel like mindset is probably one of the most important pieces to gain success for anybody starting out specifically. You shouldn't back down from your investment style if it is getting slow progress or starting out slow. It can be important to be as cautious as you were when you started. Overconfidence is the downfall of many people's investment careers. Buying low and selling high is always going to be an admirable strategy. Invest like a coward was one of my favorite quotes that I learned because it conveys what I mean perfectly by investing cautiously, even though you could have made a large amount of income or even far, because successful investors always live by that principle. It is important to never give less money, give less value to the money that you made. It is important to treat every dollar like a new opportunity. At the end of the project, it was found that a majority of my stocks actually decrease, which was indicating that that a recession, a small recession of some kind, could be headed forth. Which, if you look at the stock market today, it has continued that trend of most stocks are trending down, and the other stocks were basically stagnant or increased slightly, and that was only a handful, around 6 or 7. And throughout this project, I've learned more useful things about the stock market than I ever have before. Evaluating statistics, understanding the world around you, and a strong mindset are some of the biggest keys to unlocking success for anyone's financial situation. My financial literacy has drastically improved throughout the course of this project, and I'm hoping to learn more about the stock market in general in the future. Thank you.